always cut off the chat. So you're welcome to share anything in the chat, and it will not be shared on YouTube. We give you that privacy. Don't know more about TheraSonix, let me fill you in a little bit. I am the lead organizer. I am the lead admin for TheraSonix Live Agency. But more importantly, I created TheraSonix about 1.5 years ago. At that time, my partner, Christopher Sings, and I decided that it would be really great to have competitions and concerts that actually had a purpose for people here on StarMaker and had causes behind them rather than it just be about ego. So we came up with this idea. Really, I did. Overnight, I had a dream. It's a true story. And since that time, we are now in season 7. 7 seasons of successful events which have brought causes to light that everybody can be proud of and everybody can get behind and raise awareness for causes that are very important. Domestic abuse came up in this because I went through domestic abuse and survived that experience. But rather than say I'm a victim, I say I'm a survivor, because through the process, I have learned a whole lot about myself and I've done a lot of healing. And so although you will hear stories tonight of people that have gone through trauma and tragedy, what I want you to focus on most importantly is the positive aspects, where they've come through, where they've worked on it, and where music therapy gives them help. It helps them mentally. It helps them physically. They get out of their parasympathetic system and their reactions of anxiety and depression and work through it through singing together. And that's what TheraSonix is based on. That's why the name I came up with, P mixed with sonic, being sound. I was a music major in college. I have fronted bands. And now I'm here on StarMaker. So I encourage you to not only support those that have done an incredible job in the competition tonight, but also the amazing special guest artists, because they're going to share their stories for you and songs that touch them about this topic. So please stick around. Enjoy every minute. It's going to be fantastic. And if you can't stick around, you can always check out the YouTube channel, which you can find attached to my profile, and subscribe and follow and see more of this concert and other concerts that had other causes. So without further ado, I'm going to announce the first winner of tonight in country music. Country music is one of those things that speaks truth. It's one of the truest art forms there is. It talks emotion. It talks all kinds of things. It is as American as apple pie, to be sure. And it's been passed down from families at kitchen tables, in churches, and all of that good stuff. So our first artist that won is Captain Queen Diamond. And what's interesting about the song that she's getting ready to sing is that she wrote it, and we find that amazing. This was the first season that we had so many people write their own songs and enter them. So without further ado, here is Captain Queen Diamond with Empty Front Porch.
Window pane, dusty old floors where the memories remain. Clock ticks slow in this empty hall, and the silence here feels 10 feet tall. The porch lights on, though there's no one near, just waiting for a shadow to appear. Bottle lines up on the counter's edge, each sip for each sip a pledge. Loneliness, don't ask for your name, sneaks on in like the pouring rain, fills up your heart, leaves you undone. Loneliness rides with the fading sun. The old dog rests on the kitchen floor, eyes full of questions I can't ignore. Try to speak, but what's there to say? The house ain't heard a laugh in days. Sometimes I dream of the life that was, when love was strong and we had a cause. And the echoes of my soul frame, hollow sound that calls your name. Loneliness, don't ask for your name, sneaks on in like the pouring rain, fills up your heart, leaves you undone. Loneliness rides with the fading sun. Loneliness rides with the fading sun.
Fantastic job. I love that so many artists were so inspired by the cause of this competition that they wrote songs. So that's an amazing, amazing thing that happened this season. Just so you know, the reason that it's so important that we highlight domestic abuse is because if you didn't know this statistic, in America, 24 people per minute are dealing with domestic abuse right at this second. They deal with it every minute of every day. So in just the time that we've been in here, 8 minutes, that's 1,600 people. That's a lot. So it's 12 million per year that are in domestic abuse relationships. So this is definitely a cause that everybody should get behind, raise awareness, and be aware of those around you that deal with it. Captain Queen Diamond is going to sing a second song for us. Every winner champion tonight will sing 2 songs. So her next song is going to be a little bit stronger. So please cue up that song and let's listen to Queen Diamond. She's awesome.
Woke up late today and I still feel the sting of the pain, but I can't trust my tears away. Got dressed through the mess, but a smile on my face, a little bit stronger. Riding in the car to work and I'm trying to ignore the hurt, but I turned on the radio, made me think of you. Listen to it for a minute, get a little bit stronger. And I'm done thinking how it could little bit stronger.